Hey guys, my name is BJ Min, the author of the book Six Figure Internet Marketer. And today I want to do a video review about High Traffic Academy 2.0. Okay, this is created by Vick Strizheus, who's a record-breaking industry leader in this internet marketing, network marketing industry. And you know what? I've actually personally met Vick Strizheus in person and actually have been following him, learning from him through his course, his mastermind groups, and just following him through the internet, as well as meeting him in several different events, as well as exclusive events for about a period of 2 years as I'm doing this video. Throughout my internet marketing career, which really started seriously, I started in 2000, but seriously from 2008 when I started making full-time income online, I never really had a mentor in my journey, majority of the years. It wasn't until I met Vick Strizheus in the internet in 2013 that I found somebody like a mentor like Vick, and I stuck with him and I actually followed him for the long run. It wasn't like I went to a seminar one time and learned something one day from an expert and moved on. I actually learned from him for the long run. So that's what makes Vick, as one of my internet millionaire mentors that I've met from in this industry, different and stand out in my journey, in my life, in my business. And I got to say, High Traffic Academy 2.0, I checked out the course because I was one of the exclusive group of people who were able to check it out. You know what, I got the course, I upgraded to the highest level, which is elite level. And you know what, all I got to say is this, this is my story. Okay. And when I first learned from Vick in the beginning, all I wanted to learn was about traffic. And don't get me wrong, you are going to learn about traffic in High Traffic Academy 2.0. Okay, you're going to learn not just from Vick. What differentiates High Traffic 2.0 from High Traffic 1.0, for example, is you're not just going to learn from Vick. He's also going to interview other experts in other different strategies of their field. Okay, SEO, YouTube pay-per-click, all that stuff. He interviews those experts because, in this industry, if you want to be good, you got to focus on one strategy, right? So what's unique about this course is that you learn from Vick about traffic, about conversions, which are two necessary requirements to succeed. You also learn about positioning, the psychology, the strategy behind how to promote, so you stand out from all the typical marketers struggling online, so you can stand out and become the best of the best in this industry. And you also learn from other experts. He invites other faculty members who are experts in their field. And I just got to tell you, my journey from following Vick for 2 years intensely for the long run is that not just from his course, which is awesome. Okay, don't get me wrong, his course is awesome. But check this out, from following him, my journey has been like this, and it may be like this to you. And I want to share this to you because not a lot of people get to really follow a mentor for the long run and really share their experiences of their growth. And I want to share with you my growth. Before I learned from Vick in 2013, I was actually making a six-figure income for multiple years in a row. Okay, in different niches and stuff like that. And but I never had a mentor. So, and I want to learn traffic even more. So that was the initial reason I want to learn from Vick, traffic. And that may be your case right now because majority of people want to learn about traffic in this industry, right? Right. And so that's why I want to learn. So I initially got involved with Vick because I want to learn traffic. And I did learn about traffic more than I ever did in my career online, okay, from so many different traffic strategies. And I learned that. But what I learned was beyond traffic. And it took me a long time to figure out really how learn from Vick more and more. What I mean by that is that this journey, if you want to succeed online, if you want to make money online, it is possible. My story is that I went from being broke, living with my parents, even after college, couldn't even get a job. So I had to live with my parents and worked at a convenience store for a long time, full time, seeing my life pass me by year after year, and was selling for that. And that's what drove me to say, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make money online. Long story short, I went from being broke to earning over $1 million in sales in my internet marketing career. And you know what? In this journey, like I was saying earlier, you know what? It's not a shortcut. It's a long journey. And even when I first learned from Vick in the beginning, in the beginning it was all about traffic. And as I start to mature as a person, I start to realize it's not just about traffic. I start to work on my personal development. I got introduced to personal development from Vic in a very thorough way from an internet marketer. Most internet marketers don't talk about personal development, but Vic emphasizes and re-emphasizes that in his teachings, in his lessons, in his trainings. And so I started to work on myself for the first time in my internet marketing career. I started to believe myself, and I started to do the things that I never thought was possible in my journey online. You see, if you want to, I have this quote that I teach also my own students, is that if you want to take your business to the next level, you have to take yourself to the next level. Let me say that again. If you want to take your business to the next level, you have to take yourself to the next level. And that's the concept that I learned. And just like Jim Rohn says, you work on hard in your job, you make a living. You work hard in yourself and you make a fortune. And that's the type of lessons and the perspective that Vic comes from. You know what I mean? In his teachings, and as well as in High Traffic Academy 2.0 and his other teachings as well. And throughout this long journey, just following someone like him for the long run, not just going to an event one time, but actually like following him for the long run, getting his products, getting his emails, going to the events where he was at, being invited to his exclusive events where only people who made over $10,000 a month were able to go. I was one of them in the 10K challenge. I was able to go there, like meeting him and learning him and seeing him transform and take his business to new heights. Just when you follow one person for the long run, that's how I believe you can really get the biggest impact in changing yourself and your business to the next level as well. It's not just buying one course that will transform you. You follow one mentor that is at the top of his game in this industry. And Vic is one of those guys in the internet marketing industry. I'm not just saying that he is. He's striving to be a Rolls Royce in this industry, okay? He doesn't just give any advice. He doesn't give you typical advice that most typical marketers give you. He gives you atypical advice, and that's why he gets atypical results, okay? And seeing him, watching him, modeling him, seeing how he creates his products, seeing his training as well in High Traffic Academy 2.0, watching him for the long run, that all together combined has made a big impact in me and influenced my marketing to transform and myself to transform as well. You see, when I was first getting started involved with Vic, I was the typical aggressive, pushy, and very pitchy marketer. And I did that like most marketers. And despite doing that, I was very successful. I was quite successful at it. Okay, I made 6 figures doing that because majority of people don't do anything. I just outworked everybody. I just took massive action. But then I got to a point, I was making 6 figures for multiple years in a row, and I felt like I hit a plateau. And this is where Vick Strizheus was able to impact me in the biggest way. And it was that I hit a plateau doing it my way. Even after following him, even after joining his programs, I was doing it my way. Doing it the pitchy and aggressive and typical way. And after hitting a plateau and feeling like, you know what, I'm hitting a plateau, I just had to humble myself and had to be honest with myself and say, you know what, I want to get to the next level. I want to take my business to the next level. There has to be something that I'm missing right now. Let me take a look at Vic's training once again more thoroughly. And let me just watch it all the way. Let me listen this time. And it was at this time when I hit a plateau, was humbling myself, and I said, I'm going to watch Vic's training even thoroughly. That's when his messages really resonate with me even more. You know, there's a saying that they say, when the student is ready, the teacher will come, right? When the student is ready, the teacher will come. Sometimes the teacher is there right in front of you a lot of times in this journey. You know, sometimes their trainings are already there, but for whatever reason, you don't go through the trainings in a thorough way. Or sometimes the training doesn't even make sense until you are ready. You know, I've had that same experience as a teacher in this industry as well, because I have my own products and services where my students were like that too. I gave my training away to one of my students, and the one particular student didn't do anything for 6 months. After 6 months, he finally said, okay, let me check out BJ's training. And on his first promotion, he was able to make $1,000 in one day using one of my strategies. So, you know, it's the same thing for me too. At my level, like I said, enough is enough. Let me check out Vic's training. And I was actually checking out High Traffic Academy 2.0. And his messages, his lessons, his trainings made a lot more sense after I just humble myself and say, you know what, let me just learn from him. And it just makes sense. And the things that I learned from him are things that you don't hear from typical marketers out there. You know, even very successful marketers, they may be very pitchy and pushy and aggressive and 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 may not see the long-term vision. See, that's how I see Vic as. He outgives everyone. He gives value to the marketplace. He teaches us stuff. He teaches what he does too. And I started to apply his teachings into my business. You know, like I was saying earlier, I went from being a very pitchy, aggressive marketer. I was the one of those guys sending, I'm being honest with you, sending 4 to 5 to sometimes 8 emails a day. And I'm not saying, it was insane, you know, that actually worked in terms of making sales and getting to the top producer list. But what I noticed was people were losing the trust, connection, and starting to not open my emails for the long run. That's when I said enough is enough. Let me learn from Vic. And his approach was not the desperation marketer, not the aggressive, you know, type of marketer. There's nothing wrong with aggressiveness. I still am aggressive as a person because I'm ambitious, but there's a better way to do that. And I learned that from High Traffic Academy 2.0 from Vic and his teachings and trainings, because he teaches not to be the typical aggressive marketer, but to pull back. I learned that. The positioning, to pull back, to not be desperate, and you don't have to be desperate, to have standards. He talks about his wife to have a higher standard in this community, in this industry. And he has influenced me to take my standard to a whole new level too. And now I don't pitch my emails all the time either. I don't send emails every single day either, because I pull back. And I honestly, you know what I mean? It's not quantity, it's quality. That's what he teaches. And, you know, I'm glad that I got to, and that's how he has influenced my marketing, even as a 6-figure marketer, to transform myself, my psychology, my mindset, the strategy, you know, the positioning, all that stuff. He has transformed me at a point in time when I needed a mentor to really take myself in business to new heights. And that's what High Traffic Academy 2.0 was for me. And it could be for you as well, regardless of your level, especially when you're getting started online, beginner, intermediate, or even advanced. Maybe you already had success online, but you hit a plateau like I did, and you want to take yourself to a whole new level. Vic's training is going to teach you that, okay? He's not just a Pinto or Kia or whatever. He is the Rolls Royce in this industry. He's one of those guys in the Rolls Royce. And, you know, the things that he teaches are not typical, And I'm glad that I'm able to follow someone like him, not just for the short run, but for the long run. And you know what? His vision is huge, is big. And I asked him, how do you really, what's your biggest advice? You know, I asked him one time, and he says, you know, he likes to be around other people who have big visions. And that's what makes his vision get bigger too, you know? So, you know, this is your opportunity. If you want to have your vision bigger, you want to go out there and achieve great things in your life, in your dreams, whatever you want to accomplish, you know, regardless of whatever your level is, you want to take yourself in business to a whole new level. This is an opportunity to learn from someone who is, honestly, he's a living legend in this industry. He's going to be even bigger. And don't take it for granted. Don't take his training for granted. And most importantly, apply his training, take action. And that's what I'm doing, even as a full-time internet marketer who's earned over $1 million in sales online in my career, right? And doing that, I'm always learning. And he's one guy I'm going to study for the long run, because, you know, he has influenced me in a big way in my marketing, in my positioning, in my strategies. And you know what? And I'm also have my own vision now too. I created my own products and services, building my own dream business in the direction of my own dream. So, you know, I recommend, you know, follow Vic, but eventually the long run vision that I have for you, and I believe Vic's vision is, you know, you got to have your own vision at the end of the day too, right? But it's only going to help you even more exponentially to have someone, a mentor, to be there to guide you in your journey to succeed online. Okay, so that's what Vic has done for me. That's what High Traffic Academy 2.0 has done for me, and it can do for you as well. So if you want to check out High Traffic Academy 2.0, click the link below the video. Check out the links below the video. I'll provide some bonuses and resources and details and stuff like that. So you can check out more information about it. On top of that, if you get High Traffic Academy 2.0 exclusively from me, right here, the link below it from BJ Min, then you get my exclusive bonuses that you do not get from anywhere else out there in the marketplace. Okay, I got some exclusive interviews that I did with Vick Strizheus with video, you know, like when I got to meet him in private events and stuff like that. That's not out there in the public, but you get it if you get High Traffic Academy 2.0 through my link. So if you want, you know, my opportunity that I got to actually meet him in person and see the insider exclusive interviews, you can check it out if you get High Traffic Academy 2.0. On top of that, if you upgrade to the next level, there is a next level. After High Traffic Academy 2.0, the next level is the Elite, HTA Elite. That is the membership site where he's going to give you $1 million training every single month. On top of that, he's going to give his private exclusive traffic sources. Okay, Vick Strizheus is known as the king of online traffic. He's going to give his private sources. He has a relationship with the top traffic guys in this industry. He's going to give those if you get to upgrade to the HTA Elite membership program. So I highly recommend, if you're going to get High Traffic Academy 2.0, don't just settle for High Traffic Academy 2.0. Get that and upgrade to the Elite. Okay? That's how you're going to get the top traffic sources. And he's going to give those top traffic sources, the new ones that he tests all the time in his lab and he's going to give it on a regular basis. And on top of that, there's other things like done for you services, other trainings. And on top of that, software called ClickFunnels, you can get it for free. You literally get the ClickFunnels software, which is a software created by a well-known internet millionaire. His name is Russell Brunson, and he created a software to help you create an opt-in page, a sales funnel, all that stuff. It's worth, like, I don't know how much it is. Don't take my word for it, but it's like $200, $300 a month at the highest level. You get that monthly membership for free if you upgrade to High Traffic Academy 2.0. So Elite. So when you get to Elite, it's like getting ClickFunnels, the highest level, for free. So there's no brainer. And on top of that, you're going to get a mentor to guide you in your journey online, $1 million training every single month. So when you get to Elite level, you'll get more exclusive bonuses from me. Again, the details about the bonuses exclusively from me are going to be below this video so you can learn more. Most importantly, just click the link below the video, opt into that page, my newsletter, and I'll give you more information and updates in the future. Thank you for watching this video. Click the link below the video. Take action right now. Get High Traffic Academy 2.0 and get my exclusive bonuses when you upgrade to Elite. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.